Hello, welcome to Cocoa Knits. In this video, I want to talk to you about rowing out, what it is and how to prevent it. If you have worked back and forth in your knitting and you get these ridges, that's called rowing out. Sometimes if you pull apart on the wrong side, you can see every other row, and sometimes just random rows are looser. You get an almost stripy effect. And on the front, that looks like lumpy, uneven knitting. So that is usually caused by loose purling. And with the popularity of interchangeable needles, it's really easy to fix without having to try. So the first thing I do when I find that I'm rowing out like that is I try a different type of needle. So you've got options, metal needles. I find they're slippery and sometimes that causes me to row out. So sometimes just swapping out a wooden needle, it's either bamboo, or in this case I've got olive wood, some sort of wood or bamboo needle on the purl side versus a metal needle on the knit side. That will help me. Usually what I have to do is what I have found worked and gave me this nice result up here was switching to my olive wood. I love Addie Clicks just because I knit miles and miles and miles, and I get really frustrated with having to screw on and off needles. So I like Addie Clicks. Whatever kind of interchangeable needle you use is absolutely fine. But what I do is on the side, I'm about to start a wrong side row. So I make sure that the needle that I'm going to be working with is one size smaller than the needle that I have just knitted with. So I set my needles up that way so that every time I'm purling, I'm working with a one size down. Sometimes I have to go down 2 sizes, especially if I find the yarn works best with metal needles. I will oftentimes be, say I'm working with a US 7, I may be down on a US 5 for my purl rows. With either bamboo or the olive wood, I find I can usually get away with just going down 1 size. But that is what is going on. If you look at your knitting and see those ridges, again, it's rowing out, and usually it's because your purls are looser than your knits. So every other row gives you that ridge. Hopefully you find that helpful.